There are many medieval villages in England that have disappeared. One that remains more visible is that of Gainsthorpe, near Scunthorpe, Great Britain. As seen here, most features of the village remain visible. There are houses, barns, and streets. Gainsthorpe was a significant village and mysteriously disappeared in the 17th century. In the Domesday Book of 1086 it is known as Gainsthorpe. It was originally owned in 1066 by a Saxon called Ulger. Upon his death in 1086, it was given to a Norman called Talboys. He was an important noble person during the reign of William the Conqueror. In 1208, the village continued to grow and there were 19 fields, a chapel, a windmill, and a bridge. The manor is shown to the bottom right. It was very grand with circular dovecots that are still visible. It had a separate barn for livestock. Other buildings were more basic and made of woven mud and reeds. These materials came from the floodplain surrounding the village. The villagers were peasants working the land for the Lord. The Duchy of Cornwall in 1616 noted that these buildings had fallen into disrepair. In 1697, de la Prime visited the site and recorded the ruins of around 200 buildings. It is the footprint of these that can be seen today. The deserted village today survives as humps and bumps in a grass field. There are the remains of about 25 buildings that can be seen laid out across 15 enclosures. There are also quarry pits dating from the 16th and 17th century. These are shown to the left of the photograph. There also survives a farm to the top right. This is the last remnants of the village, and perhaps the occupants are relatives. It is not clear why it was abandoned. The Black Death and later the Industrial Revolution caused a shift from rural to urban living. People moved away from the village to seek a living in the growing towns. More exciting is the fact that local legend says that the ruinous village harbored robbers. It is said that on one dark night neighboring village folk rose up and burnt it to a crisp. It then returned to pasturage and stone was looted for nearby villages. It remains a mystery and such an atmospheric place. It is ideal for exploration. It would be great to find out if there are any ghosts here. Perhaps their voices echo in the haunting howls of the wind.